What's going on, family? What's going on, family? What's going on, family? What's going on, family? Another day. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Another day. Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Another day. Give thanks to God for another day that He woke you up and you blessed. You know what I'm saying? And you keep going. You keep the persistence. You keep the determination. You know what I'm saying? You know, be thankful. Be thankful. Another day. Yes, yes, be thankful. Good energy in, bad energy out. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful that you got your eyeballs where you can see the tactics. Be thankful that you can see the beauty of the world. You know what I mean? You can see the ugliness of the world and you can see the beauty of the world. Be thankful that you have ears. Be thankful that you can hear with those ears, that you can decipher the vibrations and vibrational sounds and, decode the music that's, projected to you, either if it's beautiful or even if it's bad. Be thankful. Be thankful for your feet, that you got the feet to just walk. Be thankful that you could be able to run your ones and twos and walk. Be thankful for the beauty that your feet get you from point A to point B. Be thankful, like when you need to go somewhere, your feet can push you. Be thankful for that. Be thankful for the hands that you have. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful those hands can pick up things. Those hands can grab things. Those hands can heal things. Those hands, be thankful for those hands. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful for all that you have. Be thankful. You know what I mean? Don't start getting ungrateful, because this is what happens when you start forgetting being thankful. Once you forget being thankful, then you start looking at you start getting bitter and miserable, because it's always projected to you. It's always somebody that has better, that has more. You know what I'm saying? Their life seems more comfortable. You know what I mean? And when you're not thankful, you could be stuck in a miserable place. Now, being stable and being stagnant is two different things. You know what I'm saying? Stagnant, you know what I'm saying? Like no growth. No growth. You just stuck. You got comfortable with not growing. You got comfortable with being stuck. You know what I'm saying? But being stable, you know what I mean? It's a gradual growth. You know what I'm saying? You're able to provide. You're able to, sustain good things. You know what I'm saying? And you're open for more blessings. You know what I'm saying? Like a river. Look at it like a river. A river, it gives and it takes. You get what I'm saying? And that's what keeps the flow. It gives and it takes. You know what I'm saying? When you look at other bodies of water, like a lake or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Rain falls and it just takes until it just builds up with bacteria, algae, all type of stuff. And then no life can sustain in that thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just stagnant. All it does is just take. What can you give me? Take. And that water, you know what I mean? Living creatures, you know what I'm saying? Number of bacteria and all type of filthiness, you know what I mean? But when you got a river that gives and takes, it keeps that currency flowing. It keeps that flow going. So it purifies the river. One thing about a river, it purifies itself. People can use the bathroom in the river and it still would purify itself. You know what I'm saying? That's the beautiful thing about a river. A river has the ability to, you know what I'm saying, to be purified. But it doesn't purify itself. It gets help from the rainfall, gets help from other bodies of water, but it simply carries that body of water to a larger body of water. You get what I'm saying? So it's just the process of giving and taking in that currency. You know what I'm saying? That fresh water, all living creatures, you know what I mean, can reside in that river. You know what I'm saying? So many establishments been built back in the day by the river because they know where the river is at, there's life. So it's just the thing about it, in this life, just be thankful what you have in this life and just keep that currency flowing of give and take. You know what I'm saying? Because if a water just gives, that water gonna be what? Gone. It's gonna be a desert. It's gonna be a barren wasteland, a desert. You know what I'm saying? Where there's not that many living creatures around. It can't flourish like that if it just gives. So you can't have a mindset. I know it's a lot of people that, want to live for God, but then they become naive and they become gullible. And what they do, they give all, they give. Everything, physically, mentally, spiritually, where they become drained and they become a barren wasteland. The walking dead. And the same when you just take. There's no flow, then the bacteria, then the filthiness grows. And guess what? You just become a swamp. You know what I'm saying? So either if you're a desert that gives, or either if you're a swamp that just takes. You want to be in the natural balance of the currency of things where you give and take and let it flow like a river. You know what I'm saying? That can be purified, that gives life, is give and take. And be thankful for what you have. You know what I'm saying? Admire, but don't hate what you see. Admire the thing, even if it's artificial. Be like, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you had to go through some things to get what you obtained. That is what's up. You salute them. You know what I'm saying? But if it's a pattern of people just flexing hard on you, just flexing, just overly flexing, then it's like, oh, okay, just, But it's good to admire what people got. You know what I'm saying? Because when you ready, when you've been properly prepared and you're ready for that opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And you can get those resources, then boom, But it's not a thing of show and, tell, look what I got. It's a thing about, being thankful that what God knows what you desire in your heart. You know what I'm saying? He knows what you desire. And when you feel like you're ready, you'll start to get those desires. You know what I'm saying? This is for children of light. Children of darkness, they run off something completely different. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't think they're suffering and being in torment, you're sadly mistaken. You know what I'm saying? It's just that people just have better toys and stuff to play with. We all living on this playground of suffering. You know what I'm saying? But be thankful where you at. Be thankful that you live in a country like this. Even as it could be a perverted country. You know what I'm saying? It could be a country, where a lot of people like to flex and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But this country is a lot better than other countries. I tell you that. There's countries that's really on that control type timing. You know what I'm saying? They want to monitor. They not. It's not a secret that they monitoring you. They letting it be known. You know what I'm saying? If the other countries, if they want something out, if there was a gang, if certain countries there was a gang stalking program, it wouldn't be no gang stalking program because they'll just do it right out there in the open. You know what I'm saying? They'll do it right out there in the open. You know what I mean? Like either you gonna give it up, or you know what I'm saying? Or your head gonna get chopped off or something. You know what I'm saying? Like them folks ain't playing and so they get physical. You know what I mean? So be thankful in a country where they still have somewhat morals, or certain class where they not just finna be extreme and just chop your head off. You know what I'm saying? They not just finna be extreme, you know what I'm saying? And just shoot you on up, got you looking like Swiss cheese out here. You know what I'm saying? These people operate off secrecy, so this country is built off some type of morals and stuff like that. It's just the demons want to blend in. So just be thankful you live in a country like that, because in other countries, them demons running rampant. No games being played. It's all about control. You know what I'm saying? And certainly in the Muslim countries, you know what I'm saying? They not playing. In certain other countries, they not playing. No games, no type of form, no type of fashion. So it's just like you got to be thankful. Even, children of light, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of darkness, a lot of perversion going on in the country, but it's cool. As long as you keep, you know what I mean, your circle, your support system, you know what I'm saying? Y'all keep yourselves intact and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna work out. Simply ignore, you know what I mean, the over flexing projections. You know what I'm saying? Admire the beauty of the world and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy the beauty of the world and keep it pushing. The irritation is gonna come. You know what I'm saying? It's inevitable. You're gonna inevitably be irritated. It's gonna come. But what matters is, how do you react to the irritation? How do you grow from the irritation? You know what I'm saying? How do you keep it pushing from the irritation? You know what I mean? How do you not become a swamp where you just take anything you can take because you feel like the world owes you something because of this GameStop program? Or you naive and gullible and you passive and you know what I'm saying, you done misconstrued the Bible, you done misconstrued what it means to be, you know what I'm saying, a children of light, and you just give, and then you wonder why your blessings done ran out and you a desert wasteland and your energy's drained and stuff like that. It has to be a balance in this thing. You know what I'm saying? A give and a take. Well, that's what I mean by a balance. You get what I'm saying? Keep that flow going. Never forget to be thankful. Never forget to be grateful. And with that being said, family, peace.